Hi, Taylor T. Carlson here, and we're going back into the world of classic cinema today. You know me, I always love a good John Wayne movie, and what's very rare is finding a John Wayne movie that's neither a Western nor a war film. And that's why today we're going to be looking at this release from Twilight time. This is Brannigan. This is a cop movie that John Wayne made near the end of his life. This came out in 1975. He died just 4 years later. So this was one of his last movies, and thought I'd take a look at this. I found a used copy of the out-of-print Twilight time disc over at Zia Records here in Vegas. So here's the cover art. It actually sums up the spirit of the film pretty well. Spine looks the same as any other Twilight time spine. Back cover's got your description, special features, legalese, critic quotes, credits. Now inside the case, we actually do get a booklet. Got some nice art on the back there. Twilight time was always really good with including these cool booklets. It's a shame that company went under because they were one of my favorite companies releasing home video. Unfortunately, they only released 3,000 copies of everything, so now pretty much everything they've ever done is out of print. Yeah. Brannigan features John Wayne playing the title cop who goes over to England to try to round up a criminal, with his commanding officer in England being played by Richard Attenborough. And the criminal he's trying to round up is played by the always entertaining John Vernon. Of course, once he gets over there, you know, the two worlds collide. Nothing's ever quite the same. And it's not long before our hero finds himself hot on the trail of this mobster, and there's all kinds of unexpected obstacles thrown their way, with every possible complication arising as a result. Will they round this guy up, or will John Brannigan just end up tearing up England and coming home with no results? I do have to say, I think this is a good John Wayne film, but not a great one. The premise here is far more interesting than the actual final film is. I mean, getting to see an American cop from Chicago go over to England to try to team up with the locals and take down a mobster sounds like an interesting story, but this whole cop fish out of water, even back then, was really nothing new. And I can't say that the movie really brings a whole lot new to the formula. John Wayne is entertaining as always, and it is fun to see him interact with these British characters who are a far cry from what he's used to experiencing back in the United States. That's not to say I didn't chuckle a few times and I didn't find myself entertained a few times. It's a good, solid cop film, and, well, it's just not quite the best thing I've ever seen. It's at least a worthy watch at least once. I just don't know if it's something I'm going to be making a lot of repeat visits to. Brannigan is a movie that's always had kind of a dull, muted color palette, and that's reflected on this Blu-ray disc. It's a pretty faithful, decent-looking transfer. Twilight time is done right by the movie, but there's really only so much good you can do to make the movie look better. As far as bonus features go, there is some rare home movie footage on here, as well as an isolated score track for the music and a classic theatrical trailer. There has been a re-release of this movie since from Kino Lorber, which has a slightly different supplement package, and if I ever get my hands on that version, I'll review that as well. What's your opinion on Brannigan? Where do you think this fits into the world of 70s cop movies, John Wayne movies? Do you like it? Is it a disappointment? For me, it's kind of somewhere in the middle. Not a bad film, but not one I'll rush back to watching it. Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content, because I'm always posting new videos, and make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you next time.